this rich shit, reinvest it and then risk it. The cookie that I got ain't Oreo biscuits. I wanna double up from racks to riches, racks to millions. If it wasn't me, it was Iz that did it. I can't trust man that move and fidget. Time get harder, the ones that switching. It's either that or the chat like women.
Alright, what's good guys? It's PokeBanks baby. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to discuss how I passed my 50k phase 1 challenge within 8 hours. So this is a prop firm. What is a prop firm? A prop firm is essentially a company that are willing to give traders, skilled traders that can pass their challenge, capital to trade, and then they go on a profit split where we receive 80% and they take 20%. Okay, so this is Quantech, as you see, and I got a 2-step challenge which was 50k. Their goal is they want you to make 8% on the challenge, and as you can see here, I made 8%, 4 grand. And now you may think it's easy and whatnot, but trust me, it's hard. Here is the account performance. So this is the equity curve. Pretty much stayed around break even, then just exploded to the profit within a day. The 8 hours, as you can see, is past here, as you can see. Yeah, I didn't really touch the loss limit. I think all my trades were quite good. We most traded EURUSD, US Tech, so that's Nasdaq, Silver, XAG, and then S&P 500. And here's a daily summary. So on day 1, $21. That's probably a break even day. Day 2, 1%. Day 3, nothing. And then day 4, 9%. And then this one was just to pass the average trading days, the minimum trading days. But let me give you the rules first off. So what is the challenge? 8% phase 1, 5% phase 2. Drawdown limits. You can only lose maximum 4% in one day. And you may want to know, like, why am I doing this? Why am I trading with Quantech? Let's go over the reasons. So again, they give you capital to trade, you get 8% profit split. There is more leverage trading a prop than trading a personal, depending on how much you're looking to invest. Like, obviously, if you got 100k spare to invest into a trading account, cool, that makes way more sense. But anything less, yeah, I say trading a prop firm is good because you got more leverage. So for example, how much it cost me to get to 50k? Cool. So QT Prime, 2-step, raw spreads. I prefer raw spreads and commissions. You got equity protector, USD, 50k, MT5. It costs $300, but if you use the code access, click apply, you get it for $180. And I even paid with crypto. As you can see here, you can pay with crypto, debit card, all of that stuff. And I live in the UK, so therefore $180 to GBP, £134. So essentially, I'm paying £134 to access 50,000 in capital to trade. So therefore, in order for me to break even, I need to pass the account and then make a 0.2% gain, I believe. 1% is $500. Actually, yeah, but yeah, 1% withdrawal, and I've made my money back, you know, to access. That's the code, access. So return on investment is good. If I lose and fail the challenge, I've only lost £134. I can pay another £134 to then get another chance. I mean, if I pass it again on 1% withdrawal, that will make up all my losses, you know. Take 6 challenges, lose 5, pass 1. Spent £804, and then you need $1,000 withdrawal to break even. Okay, so you can lose 5 challenges and pass just 1, and then to break even, that is 2% withdrawal on 50k. And remember, 2% is not too hard to make. Why? Because in phase 1 you've made 8%, in phase 2 you made 5%. So you're used to making percentages. You know, to get to the stage, you have to do something. So again, to make 2%, quick and easy, get out of the way. So to break even, you need to make a 2% withdrawal just to break even, and then go further and make more profit. And this is an extreme example, by the way, to lose 5 and pass 1. Hopefully, if you're a good trader, if you're trading a similar strategy to me, and if you want help with that, again, check in the link in the description below where you can message me on WhatsApp and we can get you set up. If you want to learn how to trade and whatnot, I'm doing free calls, free one-to-ones for anyone that is serious and wants to learn how to trade or even learn my strategy and my confluences, because I want to create a group of traders that are trading the same confluence so we can all look at the charts. And what's better than 2 eyes? Multiple eyes, like eyes from different perspectives, and then we're all in the chat saying, yeah, here's a trade, let's all take it, boom, let's rinse these prop firms together. But yeah, Drawdown limit's 4%. So another reason why I like trading prop firms, right, is because there's tight rules. And this is the benefit, because what you need to remember is your daily drawdown is 4% fixed. So no more, you can lose no more on a 50k account, you can lose no more than 2 grand. Therefore, that forces you to stick within the limits, improves your trading, it forces you to stay consistent. Like for me, therefore, I do my max loss at 3% per day. I'm not trying to lose no more. That's it. I'm not even gonna try to do 3.5, like 3%. And then I risk 1%. If 3% plus in profit, then 1.5% risk. That's how much I risk, 1%. That's how I'm gonna do that to make this. And if we go based on these trades, right? Cool. So let's actually analyze the trades. So first trade, $540. Again, this trade lasted 3 hours. I'm an intraday trader. I'm looking to open and close, within the day. And that's why I mentioned here, there's no money made in challenges, so don't waste time. I'm an intraday trader, so I'm looking to pass this as soon as possible. Obviously, not rush it, not waste the money, because you are spending money for these challenges. So that's why I use the discount. But as an intraday trader, I can pass these within a week, within a day. There's no money being made, so... And you know how this life is, especially in the UK. If you live in the UK, the cost of living has been going high, and we're all getting older. We've got bills to pay, people to depend on us. And as a trader, right, you have that, not save everyone complex. You don't want to save everybody, but like, if you're here watching this video, you have goals. You want to, become the provider of your family, whether that's in your relationship, with your friends. Like, you're looking to do big things. So, money has to be made. Money has to be made. So I'm not trying to waste any time. So let's look at the average times. 3 hours, 8 hours, 59 minutes, 15 minutes, 2 hours, and 6 hours. 39 minutes, 59 minutes. So yeah, within the day, I guess. 15 minutes. That's funny. 15 minutes, and I made 3%. You gotta love US 500. I'm gonna go over the charts now. Actually, let's actually go over all these trades. Great. So here's the first trade. Again, it seems like I opened it for around 3 hours, so I opened it around 1:30, or maybe even 12:30. Probably it's 12:30. And as you can see, I closed 1%, so that's 500. But I believe at the open TP, I think I was aiming for 3R on this trade, but I think price was just playing about, coming towards the end of the day, and I thought, yeah, let me close. It says that I closed at 504, so I just kept it simple, kept it moving. Cool. Next trade. Cool. So for my second trade, I believe I took this sell on Nasdaq. I thought it looked good. It clearly didn't. One thing is, sometimes I like to cover this high, but again, it ruins the rest of the reward. So yeah, I did take the L, and then price continued to go in my direction for the rest of the day. So, and these L's, I don't mind these L's, like, it just shows that like my entry is cool, my bias is cool. I just need to work on, the entry and the placement of the stop loss and whatnot. But yeah, it is what it is. We move on to the next. So for the first day, I broke even. Cool. So this is my third trade. This one was a win where I made 1%. Now, I initially aimed all the way down here, right? And this is my impatience, I guess. So essentially, I did take profit for 1 hour. I entered this trade. I remember waking up early because I had to take my dad to the airport, to Heathrow. He's gone to Heathrow, right? And I had to get there for like 6 a.m. So I woke up early, like at 4 a.m, right? And I checked the charts and I thought, you know what? I think it was at 4 a.m. I entered this trade, right? So I entered this trade, went to sleep, took my dad to work and whatnot. So I've been in this trade for a time. And how long did it say I was in it? I was in this trade for 8 hours. As you can see, 8 hours, yeah. I've opened it at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. plus 8 hours equals 2 p.m. I've closed at 1 hour thinking, it's been all day, like, this price ain't moving, it's just... And then, yeah, price dropped. It went to do 4R, but, it's a shame. But, yeah, I closed prematurely. I think there was some news. So, if we go in the 5 minute, yeah, look at this on the 5 minute. Like, it came to 1 hour, it came back up, it came back down here, it went back up. I'm like, cool, let me just take 1 hour. This is moving. But maybe I should just trust my strategy, and that's my own fault. So, yeah, that was that trade. Okay, next was this trade on silver. As you can see, it took an hour, we lost 1%. And this is at the 10th of July, and it's early in the morning. This is like a 6 a.m. trade, right? Around 6 a.m. And one thing I've noticed, right? Let me go back to what we was discussing. Routine. Treating trading like a job. And today, where I made 8% in a day, in 8 hours, I woke up at 6 a.m. And I've noticed when I wake up early to trade, like, I'm just on point. I'm on it. So one thing I would suggest to you, man, take it seriously, man. Like, yeah, I know trading, you get your own freedom, financial freedom, trade on the beach, trade on your phone, trade while you're in bed. I get that, but take it seriously. Treat it like a job. Treat it like a 9 to 5 job. I'm telling you, you'll watch your success. But yes, so I took this trade, and yeah, I was just wrong. I was just straight up wrong. It took me an hour. Yeah, I was wrong. Let's move on to the next. Great. So the next trade was a EURUSD sell. The duration was 6 hours. We made about 2.5%. Okay, it's here. 2.6% profit. This is a trade. So price came into impulse candle. We had a bearish SMT, and I took this trade at 7 a.m. and we closed it at 1 or 2 p.m. As you can see, price actually went further down. Yeah, maybe I could have passed just off that trade alone. I felt like this was a nice place to take profit. Yeah, we hit impulse candle. There was news on this day as well. There was news, but it didn't really, the impact wasn't crazy. But I thought, yeah, that's a good place to take profit, and I took it. That was a nice trade. Minimal drawdown, and yeah, smooth. Next, we had a 2.6% gain on Nasdaq. Yes, guys. So this is a penultimate trade. I took some Nasdaq longs. Here's S&P on the left, SMT bullish to the upside. Took this trade, and yeah, I took profit here, 1 to 2.68. As you can see, again, another trade that went to 6R, 5R. If I had the balls to hold, I would have, but I felt like this was good. You know what it is? I think price came higher, and then I saw decline. I was like, yep, I'm taking money, I'm taking my money here. So that was that trade. That trade, 2 hours. And then finally, my last trade now, 15 minutes, and I made 3%. Guys, I was always a GU and EU type of person, but seriously, look into the indices. Like, this is not a joke. It's like, the way it moves is just beautiful, like chef's kiss. And here's a trade. I entered longs here. I believe there was a SMT, a bullish SMT. So cool. Yeah, minimal drawdown, taking the trade within 15 minutes. It was more than 15 minutes. That's actually a lie. Yeah, it was like an hour. But yeah, 3%. And as you can see, yeah, price even went further for the day, 4.7. And yeah, man, that's how I passed my phase 1 within a day. And yeah, if you guys are looking to learn how you can also do this, we're now moving on to phase 2. Hopefully we'll pass that. I am doing it currently right now. Went in some drawdown, recovered it. Went into a little bit more drawdown, recovered it. So it's up and down, but I gotta make 5%. We'll do it. I will make a video on that probably next week or whenever I pass or fail, God forbid. But you know, let's see. Anyways, if you are looking for a free one-to-one, looking to get and learn these markets, make sure you message me on WhatsApp, link in the description. And if you're looking to get any prop firms and whatnot, check out Quantacool. I do know the owners. I trade with them because I know the owners. I physically know them. I've met them in person. I've gone to their offices. I've shaken their hand. So I know they'll pay me out. And therefore, anyone that I work with, anyone that works with me, you're in my network, any issues, you forward it to me, I'll forward it to them. I've sorted so many people's payouts and made sure people got paid out. So that's my thing. So yeah, let's get it. It's Pokey Banks, baby. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.